Intuitives. I'm just here to deliver your May 2022 reading for the month. And before we get started, when I was meditating, oh, hold on, there's a song coming through. Wait a minute, I'm sorry. I get lonely. I get lonely when I hear your name. And I get lonely when you are the one meant to me. But yeah, I don't want nobody but you. God, thank you so much for removing the veil, for allowing me to travel through the spiritual realm to be able to pass these messages on. And before we get started, never mind. Let's just go ahead and get started. Y'all, cut the deck. Let me put extra shuffles on, and let's go ahead and get started. So, I did not pull any cards before I got started. I don't know. There's a rainbow, so that means it could be storming in your area. Power outages. It could be a theme right now. So make sure you check out your energy emergency kits. Okay, for those that are living in the middle of nowhere, I do see that majority of you will lose power. Okay, so just keep in mind that. But you know what's crazy? After every storm, there's always a rainbow, right? So let's say that you're looking around, everybody else's house got having tornadoes, roofs coming off the roofs are being destroyed, meaning the top of the house. You also gonna see a lot of people around with no cable. I'm not no cable, but no power. All right, but for some reason God has you protected, Virgo, so just keep that in mind. And so let's go ahead and get started. So I have the moon deck, moonology, right? Oh, this wants to be like a very emotional reading. I'm going to try my best to not do a love reading, but if it just love come out, then it just is what it is. Somebody is very lonely at this time too. And it's like, it's not that you're lonely. I just feel like you are protecting your energy. You're protecting like your space. And because, you really just can't let anybody hold you, Virgo, right? Everybody can't get really close to you. So just keep that in mind. So let's pull on it. Okay, one message. Let's go. I'm ready now. Shit. Bring love into the situation. Okay, and when I'm thinking of bringing love into your situation, this has to be love for yourself. Some of you are battling like your appearance and the way that you look. Okay, someone is kind of constantly trying to hound you about your appearance, meaning want you to lose weight, want you to gain weight. Maybe you just, Virgos rule the first body, okay, which is the appearance of what everyone sees. So Virgo, stop being so hard on yourself. You are beautiful as you is. Okay, now if you wanna obviously work out, critique some things, that's fine. If you want to go get plastic surgery, that's fine. Okay, but at the end of the day, I want you to do it for you and not no one else. So stop worrying, Virg. You are such a worrier. At this time, there's no need to worry. The universe is here for you. The universe is going to help you get through it. And I promise you, even if you have loved ones or ancestors that are not presently here with you, I promise you they're here with you every step. So I ask that you open your heart, open your mind, okay, and allow yourself to travel through the veil, all right? So this is a call baby, a CAUL baby. I don't know if you ever heard of a baby born with the veil. So babies born with the veil, they're born very intuitive, and they're born with good luck. They are able to see beyond this realm, so it's not just 3D what they can see. 3D is meaning Earth. They can actually ascend and see things through the 5D, the 6D, the 7D and up. So that could be something that you're dealing with at this time. But anyway, bring love into the situation. All right. Maybe you have an Aquarius, or maybe you have Aquarius in your chart. Maybe you just are tapping into Aquarius's energy. So bring love into the situation. You're going to have to love it. Whatever you're doing right now, you have to fall in love with it. Fall in love with the fruits of your labor. Experiences and situations can allow us to have some type of deep regret. Okay, because when I was when I did the monthlies, by the way, check out my social media. The link is in the bio. But every day I talk about basically the messages that I had picked up. And one thing I was picking up was regret with Virgo. There is no need to regret, Virgo. What are you regretting? Listen, everything happens for a reason, okay? Everything is perfectly divine timing. There's no need to live in regret, okay? At the end of the day, if you are regretting something, that means you lack discernment. So that's your dumb ass fault. And yeah, I'm gonna drag you now, Virgo, because you know better, right? You know better. You're the hermit, right? You have to go within. You are the magician. You have to go within and be able to travel through and get these messages. And okay, so some of you even have studied a certain knowledge, okay, key knowledge, but it's just like, Virgo, you have to speak up. Instead, you want to suppress that feeling. And when you start suppressing feelings, that's where it becomes extremely hard. Whatever you're going through, do not allow your heart to get bitter. Okay, don't allow your heart to get bitter. Okay, keep your heart open no matter what you've been through. I know it could be probably the worst of the worst. But at the same time, when you stay in that worrying stage, you turn into, the situation begins to become lunacy to you, okay? You're not a lunatic and you're not crazy. Just bring love into the situation, all right? There's no need to be judging yourself off your body and the way that you look. It's almost like you're trying to keep up with the Joneses. It's almost like you're looking around and you're seeing, I don't know if you're judging yourself and judging other bodies, or just, I don't know what the case may be, but Virgo, it's a Virgo energy to do that, but at the same time, you need to go ahead and let that go. All right, so let's go ahead and pull into your messages. All right, since the first week has passed, I'm still gonna pick up first week, second week, third week, and fourth week. All right, I'm busy, you know. I got readings outside of this. Okay, I love YouTube. I love my YouTube family, but if you're not gonna be liking and subscribing and sending my videos where they need to be, I ain't really got nothing for a hoe. So you want more, if you want more messages, and first off, I already know that every message that I say is completely accurate. I don't need to show you the receipts. I don't need to sit here and tell you all of that. You know, and I know. So with that being said, let's keep going. All right, first week. Ooh, tower moment. I told you, it's thunderstorming. The good thing about, you remember when we was kids, I don't know if everybody like experienced this, but when we was kids, right? Like, especially if we had to stay at our grandma's house or just an older figure or older citizen, you know, they'll make you get in your room, sit down, be quiet. They say that God is working. So when the tower is happening, meaning everything is just blowing up. Everything is kind of getting out of your hands. It's just like everything is just happening. It's falling. This is also a solar eclipse. Okay, so maybe you're being affected by the solar eclipse. And you can really see a fire really happen. Like someone's house could catch on fire. That's what I'm seeing too. Or somebody just, their house caught on fire. Could have been a neighbor. All right. And see, man, it's sad. Okay, because at the end, you know, this is almost giving me like Hurricane Katrina type vibes. Like, so maybe you're having to start over brand new. The house burned down. So when the house burned down, some people are only able to like grab the Bible and maybe family pictures, but clothes and everything else gets blown up. Some of you was able to make it out, and maybe people lost someone in the fire. I'm also seeing that there's a firefighter, like a firefighter. He got caught in a fire too, but he got caught being a hero. He got caught being the one that actually saved everyone else. But with the tower card here, so this is like very scorpionic energy. All right, people are falling out. All right, maybe you get into a little bit, maybe you're falling out with everyone, but really at the end of the day, the eclipse comes through and it actually destroys to rebuild. See, this is like the Twin Towers, right? Twin Towers got burned down, and no, it will never come back the same. However, it's going to be built on a different plantation. It's going to be built on a different foundation. See, anytime a tower is able to come and destroy you, your relationships, family, whatever, that means it was already built on faulty foundation anyway. Shit wasn't real, so the illusion was broken. So be thankful for that. So the tower is happening the first week. So it's just like, now some of you could have just recently moved into this home. All right, you could have just recently moved in. Also, too, I'm also seeing like sparks flying. So there's some type of birds, or not birds, well, birds, but there's like sparks coming out of electricity. I don't know if you're like using some type of power out, like a power electric tool. Okay, but the sparks are sitting there. It's like it's starting to spark. This is an indicator of a real tower. Okay, so your foundation is falling. It's like you're trying to figure out how you're going to build it back up. And the spirit just telling you all you need to do is just bring love into the situation. That's the thing. We be in this illusion where we feel like we have to make everything perfect. Virgo, I hate to say this to you, but you're not perfect. Okay, and as much as you want to be perfect. Okay, and as much as you want everyone to see you perfect, it don't work that way. Okay, you are perfect to the divine, but at the same time, let go, let loose, open up. It's time to party. Stop worrying. What are you worrying for? There's no need to worry, Virgo, but I get it. That is your sign. Okay, you are worriers, but I mean, once you realize that you're just really worrying for nothing, then you'll be able to come at peace, whatever the situation is. You have to give them all your love. Like a lot of your relationships, Virgo, has been built off of like the materialistic things, what a person can do for them, what you can do for them. Now, Virgo, you know you are a helper. You will give your all. You will literally give your last dime just to make someone else happy. But the thing is that the universe gonna punish you because number one, you lack discernment and you're not able to you have to give this same love to yourself. Self-love, it shows, okay? You can see it through somebody's aura. Self-love seeks through the pores. And people understand you're not loving yourself right now. You're really worried about your weight. But what are you doing to change that? Okay? What are you doing to actually apply the difference? Okay? Nothing. So you're going to stay in that type of energy. Also, too, I just feel like it's a lot of comparison here. You can't compete where you don't. You can't compare where you don't compete in. Like, you just, somebody else is in their own lane. And at the end of the day, you have to be in your own lane. So stop worrying about your appearance. Stop worrying about what you look like. You're beautiful. Okay, I'm going to be the one to tell you, you're beautiful. Second week, yes. Oh, Gemini energy. That's funny. That's funny. Gemini energy is very, they're very smart. Their communication skills are on point. Now, Geminis can come off a little cutthroat because they do have the sword. All right, and this is also Virgo energy too. So right now, you're just coming off very defensive. All right, your tongue is very sharp. I'm hearing rain. Oh, okay. So like I said, it's raining, it's thunderstorming, it's pouring down. But even if you get a chance, like, step out into the rain and cleanse yourself. Like, the rain actually cleanses you. You know, Virgo, you are the earth, you Mother Earth, right? So you are built for whatever you're getting ready to present to the world or bring to the world. I'm hearing birthing. I don't know. Queen of Swords, though. Queen of Swords is here to really help you kind of maneuver through what you're going through. But Virgo, I'm hearing to see that, like, the second week, you're going to have to learn, you're going to have to create a work ethic. And you're going to have consistency. It's like you start something and you don't finish it. It just does not work that way, okay? Understand the algorithm. I think somebody's learning the algorithm. Somebody's also good in financing, okay? So maybe you're trying to get your finances together on the second week of February. I'm saying February. Something happened in February, but May. The second week of May, you're going to be going over your accounting book. You're going to be organizing your bills, your payments, okay? I'm seeing some of you don't really have income. It's like you're kind of using someone else's income. So with this being said, you don't necessarily have to go out there and get a whole job, or you don't necessarily have to go out there and, like, bust your ass. Either it's time for you to upgrade, or it's either time for you to move on to something else. Now, you could be stagnant for whatever case may be. All right, whatever this case may be, while you're stagnant, you're not able to move just yet, that's fine. You can still manifest right now on the second week. You still can manifest whatever it is. I'm seeing that, see, like, when you have a lot of insecurities going on, you come off very sharp to people and sharp to others, okay? I'm going to be honest with you, Virgo. It's like this person's a nitpicker, okay? This person likes to nitpick. You pay attention to detail, right? But at the same time, nobody want to be around nobody that always got something to say. Like, it's almost like you always want to, like, judge someone. You always want to give them your point of view. Virgo, sometimes you got to learn how to keep things to yourself. Like, who cares? Whatever you telling this person, they're not listening. I'm going to just be honest with you. They don't give a flying fuck what you're talking about. That's the truth. So, Virgo, all this criticism that you're doing, constructive criticism on others, you have to constructive criticism of yourself. This deserves a mirror. So hop in the mirror, practice your affirmations. All right, you are, if not, you're just dealing with the Gemini or Libra or Aquarius. Okay? I don't know, they just not really fond of you this week. It's like when the Gemini or Aquarius or Libra have to show you their sword, it's like, what's up? What's up? It's like you could be talking to somebody and they getting very frustrated while you talk. Somebody's frustrated. Somebody's very frustrated at this time. It's like, what? What's up? Like, you know, it's just like, what? You know, you're trying to talk to them, or you're trying to talk to someone. It could be a water sign or a Pisces, but it's just like they don't want to talk to you, okay? Because at the end of the day, somebody can see through your veil, or you can see through someone else's veil. But just take the story where it would go. But I know this is a water sign energy, so this is just one, like, it's like they don't want to hear from you. They don't want to talk to you. I don't know, something you did, Virgo, or something they did where they just don't get down with you no more. So you have to learn how to move on. Bring love into the situation. There's no need to be jealous. There's some jealousy here. And there's no need to be jealous about anything. Because, see, that jealousy got you bitter, got you mad, always got a chip on your shoulder. Nobody want to be around nobody fucking energy like that. Nobody even want to talk to you. Moving on, third week. And I'm also seeing, like, the Tower. this is also a side note. This is like a realization though. Okay, the tower has to fall in order for you to like get your shit together, and that's just basically what it is. You're getting your shit together. So when people calling or reaching out to you, or someone is also trying to overwork you, especially if you're working in an environment, you gotta stand up to your boss. Like let them know, like, no, I can't come this week. It's almost like you being at work, right? And see, bosses know how to ask you, can you come in tomorrow? I need you to work 4 to 12. And it's like, no. Stand on that. Stand on that. Like, don't ask me, can I come in tomorrow knowing damn well it's my day off. Somebody wants to overwork you or they're trying to make you work your day off. Third week, hey, I just leave you alone. Yeah, you got to leave this person alone. Somebody's just not wanting to be bothered. It's a water sign. They don't want to talk to you. It's a missed call. Sometimes also a missed opportunity. It's just like, nah. Because, see, once they done caught on to your bullshit, this could be a Scorpio energy. But once they done caught on to your bullshit, or once you done, like Virgo, once you done caught on to someone else's bullshit, it's like, now they're doing their best to kind of get you in their good graces. And it's like, Virgo, nah. Virgo, like, nah. No. You're bored, okay? You have to stimulate your mind. All right, this is like a person that just get very bored easy, okay? Someone's conversation is boring. That's what I'm saying, Virgo. It's like you like the person, but then again, it's like when you get to listening to their conversations or you get to talking to them or speaking with them, it's just like so boring. Y'all have nothing. This is a person that you have nothing in common with, like nothing. I'm also seeing it's called a passion flower, I think, or passion fruit flower. I don't know, but it's like a vinyl. So there's a vine. There's a root that's growing, okay? Yeah, something with the root that's growing. I'm hearing root canal. So third, we could be going to the dentist to get the root canal. All right, so there is going to be some type of sedation here. It's like you're going to be sedated. Be careful with, like, under, like, sedations. Be careful with that, okay? Because, I mean, you're out of your element. So it's not like you can really see what's going on or what's happening. There's a principal that is constantly on your child. All right, there's a child that's being overlooked in school. They're just being overlooked. Okay, and they're not struggling, but certain students do need a little second assistance, and it's like the teacher is looking over them. They don't turn their work in on time, or maybe your child's a talkative child. Maybe your child is very isolated and don't speak at all. Someone doesn't want to accept the fact that their child is also autistic, or they have some type of like learning. I don't call it disabilities because I feel like autism and autistic children are extremely smart. They're actually so smart. They're so smart that this 3D earth realm does not even understand this child. So this child feels very alone and just feel isolated because it's like nobody understands me. If not, this is you dealing with your inner child. Maybe when you was a kid, nobody listened to you. Nobody asked you what was wrong. It was very rare for someone to say, "Are you okay? You need anything?" Virgo, that's the problem. See, nobody really calls and asks if you're okay. People around you don't really ask if you're okay. You know what your problem is, Virgo? Even if they did ask you, you want to sit around and say, "No, I'm fine." Okay, well, since you're fine, you're going to stay in this element. Period. You got to learn to speak up, Virgo. I don't know what's wrong, Virgo. I don't know why you don't want to speak up for the things that you deserve, or you don't want to speak up. And then when people do ask you, well, how's everybody doing? You know, how's your family doing? How are you doing? Oh, everybody good? Knowing damn well you sick on the inside. You damn near get ready to throw up. You really hate your life. You really don't want to be a part of this. And really, God forbid, you don't want to jump off a bridge, but everything is not happening the way that you want to, Miss Magician or Mr. Magician. You manifested something, but it's not going your way. You gotta give things time, bro. You got to let things play out the way that it's supposed to. Okay? And it's just something that you're not seeing, or like I said, Virgo, this is you like trying to get this person to understand where you're coming from, and they are not wanting to understand where you're coming from. They don't give a damn where you're coming from. They could care less where you're coming from. So with that being said, you cannot continue to stay in these type of situations. You cannot continue to stay around people that don't even support you or don't even listen to you from a can of paint. It's just not fair to you, Virgo. It's like you want to make everybody else happy. And then when a tower moment happens, like when a tower moment actually happens to you, you confused as to where it came from, but Virgo, deep down inside, you know where it came from. Virgos give me similar energies to like Scorpio, except Scorpio go a little harder, or Scorpio's a little bit more underneath, like they go too hard, because God allows Scorpios to go under both realms, so they can go wherever God wants them to be, or they can go underneath the underworld. You just missing a lot of details, and it's like you keep asking somebody a question, or you keep asking them for the truth, or it's like you keep asking somebody for some type of word. Somebody also owe you money, and now they got you blocked. Somebody owes you money, Virgo, and now you're blocked. When you also too, it's like almost like meeting a new friend, right? And then out of nowhere, they just stop talking to you. It's a reason why they stop talking to you. Everything is always a reason. Everybody ain't that damn busy. Now, some people really are busy and just trying to get their shit together. And maybe you couldn't handle that. And so you kind of, I don't know, it just didn't sit right with you. So it's just like, well, I don't know. It's just like, well, if you can't feel where I'm at and you don't understand where I'm coming from, then we really don't got nothing to come. We really don't even need to talk. All right, fourth week. And that's what I'm saying. So, again, walking away. This is you, Vert. Well, this is a water sign. The water sign is like the underneath the surface. What you don't see is just that they walked away. These cups, these are half empty cups. This is like going to somebody going to the bar, or somebody going to a restaurant, and they just see a lot of cups halfway empty. If you bought water bottles, or if you're buying water, okay, let's say you're buying bottled water, and with this bottle of water, it's like people are leaving them half empty. Something is half empty. So if it's not, like I told you, it's just like it just doesn't resonate. But because of your own personal problems, because where you are in your life, you're not seeing what someone tried to tell you, or you're not seeing the truth of it all. But somebody else see it, and now they ain't got time to tell you about it. Now they don't got time, because see, the whole time they were talking to you about it, telling you how they felt, telling you the logic of things, the logics. That's what I'm saying. Study the algorithm. So if you have like a social media and you're trying to post and build your platform, you have to understand algorithm. What is a good time to post? When is a not good time to post? Okay, you got, I would personally say, here's a cheat code, prime example. Post around lunch breaks. Post around lunchtime. Why? Because guess what? People sitting there eating their food, and they have their phone in their hand, so they have time to look at it. Okay, so that's basically what that is. Now, the Eight of Cups is just like walking away. Now, the thing about it is sometimes people do return, but a lot of times if they're going down this long journey, they're gonna learn a lot in this journey. See, it's like traveling on in a pathway, right? It's like going down a tunnel. You walking with people. One person decided to go right, one person decided to go left, and now you're stuck going straight. Okay, a lot of times. Now, guess what? What can happen on this pathway? What? Somebody could die. Someone can get snatched up. So that's very important for you to focus on your journey and focus on where you're headed. A lot of times people like this don't come back, and a lot of times they do. But when they come back, it's never going to be the way that they want it to be. It's never going to be the way that it started out. Because when you're walking down this journey, this is like Forrest Gump. I'm hearing Forrest Gump. Shrimp kebab. Shrimp boot. Okay, this is Forrest Gump. Remember when he just took off and started running? He didn't know where he was. He was just like, I'm gonna run. And he took off running, but he met tons of people there. And not only that, he met tons of people, and he learned a lot on his journey. These people were able, there's something that, like, you got to get away from this old habit, this old way of thinking, and get into a new pathway here. Because this pathway, look at him. Somebody liked the way you walk away. Somebody said, kiss my ass, too. Somebody is literally telling you to kiss. It's a water sign saying, kiss my ass. And water signs are very emotional, and they tapped into their emotions. So it's like, it's a reason why they had to get here and feel this way, though. But overall, though, this is you. Just like walking away, it's like, man, this is also the person like moving out. Somebody's going to move out on you on the 4th week, and they're literally going to leave everything behind. Bills, furniture, clothes, shoes. They're not going to, this is the person that doesn't even give you a warning. Okay, so also to somebody who was like, you need to put in a 2 weeks notice. I don't see you putting in no 2 weeks notice. I think you're just going to leave everything as is, and you're just going to take off. You're going to walk away. I mean, that's just pretty much how that goes, What's the Tower? The Lovers. You're having a Tower moment. You're having a Tower realization. In this tower moment, I don't even think this is like a bad tower. I actually think that someone is finally speaking up. Maybe you were begging a person to speak up and tell you their true feelings, or telling you how they truly feel. And this person, it's not that they anything wrong with them, it's just that either as a child they were hushed. Anytime they try to voice their opinion, this is someone that kind of hides because of their grammar, or they feel like they don't have the articulation to be able to deliver messages. This is like public speaking too. Okay, maybe you're gonna miss your words. Okay, so what? Maybe you have a dress malfunction. So what? Maybe you walk on stage and you feel like no one's listening to your, because this is a comedian too. Somebody's a comedian. Okay, and maybe the crowd wants to throw you tomatoes. Tomato. All right, move on. Who cares? Okay, now what I would say is like study. Go over and over and over. Okay, right, you like to be perfect, and you hate for something not to go your way, or you hate for things to just like fall into pieces, because something's gonna fall. I'm hearing somebody could be breaking glass, because I'm hearing a plate just being broken. Somebody's plate is gonna break. It's like you don't have nobody. Like, it's like the person that you once could tell everything to, I don't know what happened here, but this person is no longer with you. No more. Like, this person is no longer with you. So you have to learn these things. It's like, well, damn, why? Well, number one, you came out with a sword. Like I said, it's okay to be smart and intelligent. Speak your truth. Nothing but the truth. So help you what? God. But at the same time, ain't nobody gonna deal with that energy. Ain't nobody gonna sit around with that energy either. They gonna, like, why you being in this like sword energy, and I always want to nitpick, and I always want to point out people's flaws. Nobody deals with that, because it's just like we all perfect and we all walking the same journey. Like, stop acting like your shit don't stink. I'm hearing, sorry, Miss Jackson. Who I am for real. Never meant to make it on the ground. I apologize to you. This is how Miss Jackson's treating you. Masculine energy, Miss Jackson don't really like you. Somebody's mother do not like you, or maybe you don't like someone's mother, and maybe the mother don't really like you either, but they're having to put up and deal with you because either y'all married, or either they just cannot get their son or their daughter to budge, so they're having to be with you. But at the end of the day, this how she treats you. It's something inside of her that triggers her, or triggers you, or something like that. It's like, I don't know, somebody feels like they're better than someone. This is like a very arrogant energy here. Queen of Swords. Yeah, somebody put you at a distance. Now, like I was saying, also too, opening up. The second week, I do see your business opening up. I see that you're going to be bringing in a lot of clientele. So maybe you passed out flyers. Maybe you paid for some type of promotion. Someone has purchased a billboard. Okay, so the second week, it looks like it's going to pick up for you. All right. This is also that public speaking. Like, don't be afraid to speak in front of a crowd of people. Now, what I would highly suggest is I would write down my speech, study it verbatim. Okay, so just in case and I wouldn't say just memorize it, because sometimes we forget like words. But if you're able, like if you're standing behind a podium, I would bring my notes, but I would put them on like an electronic device instead of written, because nobody wants to see somebody in front of stage like this. Like, yeah, so like, come on, nobody. That automatically gives the energy that you don't know what you're talking about. So if you need to, go ahead and put those messages on an iPad. The fourth week. When I need love. All right, 4 of Cups. So, like I said, somebody went after they went after their fortune. Okay, maybe you're not a part of their destiny, or they're not a part of your destiny. Again, take this where it goes. But because this is not like Virgo energy, this is like a water sign. Maybe someone attached yourself because of their fortune. All right, I'm also hearing Virgo. There's something dealing with like a trust fund. Someone has a trust fund set up, but I don't know if you changed your name or if you changed something. Or maybe you move. Okay, maybe you have a check coming in the mail. The reason why you're not gonna receive the check is because I think you moved, or you need to update your address, is what I heard. Like, you need to update your address. That's what you need to do. I'm also hearing No More Rain by Angie Stone. I know, like when we go through experiences and we have been through a lot of trauma, it's really hard for us to be accepting of things that is actually for us. And I say us because I feel like everybody goes through this. But at the end of the day, it's okay to miss out on this opportunity. If you can't make it and you can't be there, it's okay to miss out on that opportunity because the great fortune is still present. You still can get your fortune. See, there's a reason why you have to say no to that house, no to that position, no to that job, no to that person, because at the end of the day, you're really focused on your fortune. You're focused on what the universe has in store for you. And you need to keep following that. A lot of us just stay stagnant. I'm also seeing somebody don't want you because they interracial. They want either someone that's either white. Yeah, this is like white. You like, how the hell, what kind you say? You left me for a white girl? Somebody look like Michael Jackson too. So the way you feel, Virgo, is actually showing over your face. People can see you're not really good at hiding it. And that's okay. People can actually see what you're going through over your face. It's like it's showing in your aura. You're very agitated. It's like you're faking some type of fantasy or you faking some type of happiness so that everybody can think you got it. All these people can see through that bird. Moving on, 8 of Cups. Walking away. Yeah, walking away from the main masculine energy. Someone walked away from this person. What's crazy is this is not your energy too, but it is. And if you're a Virgo, masculine energy, it's time for you to walk away. It's like these cups is like no longer empty. And if you're a feminine energy, this person is leaving you. It's like you don't have enough structure, or you don't entice this person. You don't ask them about how they feel. Now, I'm not saying that you're supposed to be a mother, but guys tend to want to deal with women that are similar to their moms, nurturing. It is Mother's Day coming up too. I'm also seeing that someone's going to be giving you gifts. But at the same time, it's like they want to give you gifts just because it's a holiday. This person doesn't really feel the way that they feel with you. They really don't. So they do the bare. This is like a bare minimum. Someone does the bare minimum just to get over with you. And you feel like that's great fortune. And it's not. They can do way better than that. But instead, because you have not built your vagina power-ups. Shout out to Alexis K. Tyler, by the way. But because you don't have enough vagina power or dick power to hypnotize this bitch, now you think that this is great fortune. Man, look, this person gives you the bare minimum and walks off like, okay, you good? Okay, I'm good. And you really think that this is like the top-notch thing in the world to do. And it's just not. This masculine energy is doing that for you. Like, this masculine energy is doing it. Like, you gotta walk away. And don't be afraid to walk away. Don't be afraid. Like, come on. Come on, Virgo. Like, don't be afraid to walk away. Like, build your shit up. Like, seriously, I don't got it. Stand up. Stand up. You know what I mean? But, okay, moving on. The Lovers. The Tower. It says, when your hillbilly cousin... what's up? You know what's funny? I told you your family was hating on you. I told you people around you do not fuck with you like that. Or if this is your energy too, because with the Virgo card here, it's like, anyway, it says when your hillbilly plankton cousins show up uninvited. It's like your hillbilly cousins be showing up, but they hating though. Every time they show up, they hating. They feel like, and what's crazy is they think they sneaky, but they're not. Ain't nothing sneaky about the shit. They pull up talking shit. They whole time they want you to fail. Whole time they want you to have a tower moment. Whole time, especially if you're on a platform. They're like, yeah, she gonna fuck up. She gonna fuck up. Watch. That's like, man, come on. And that's what I'm saying. This is your own loved ones that is treating you this way. This is your own loved ones. That's what I'm saying. Y'all stupid. Y'all stupid. What goes up must come down, bitch. And that tower got the falling on your ass because you know why? You didn't move your feet right. So, yeah, the universe is getting in on your ass. That's what's happening. When your hillbilly cousin shows up uninvited. Y'all crazy. Crazy. I love my ancestors. I love my loved ones. They love me too. So, yeah. Queen of Swords and a community card because I got to go, bird. Your reading's been down boring as hell lately. All right, when you catch your boating teacher trying to steal your boat, come on, man. Come on now. You can't steal something that is already embedded. Okay, Bird? They can't take from you that's already yours. Can't nobody steal from you. Can't nobody take that from you. This is yours. You deserve this. Okay? The universe is like, man, I don't give a damn what they... Yeah, people may try to steal it, but guess what? It never lasts long. Okay? So when they, this is when someone teaches you the game and you ended up learning the game and now you outsmarted them in their own game. Now they mad as hell. Woo! I know that feeling. Okay, but at the end of the day, so you're gonna be putting more work out into the universe, which is gonna bring you great fortune, right? Give it a little time, Virg. I see that in 4 months, you'll see your finances starting to come through. You'll start to see you'll understand the fruits of your labor. But can't nobody steal your work. And Virgo, if you think you can steal somebody else's work, you really gonna catch that karma. You know why? Because at the end of the day, we know this ain't your lane. That's what I'm saying. Also, too, I feel like you're trying to keep up with the Joneses. It's like you're trying to do everything else everyone else is doing, and that's why it's short-lived. It doesn't last long. Because you know why? People actually can see your authenticity through it. So when you catch your boat, teacher trying to steal your work, right? It's like, how long can they try to steal it? Don't worry about that, Virg, because guess what? They gonna keep trying to steal your work, and guess what's gonna happen? That foundation gonna what? Fall. Because that's not what you're good at. You don't even know what you're good at. You don't even know. Like, this is what God gave you. Can't nobody steal your gift. Can't nobody take this from you. So at the end of the day, I wouldn't worry about it with the 4 of Cups. Like, just overlook. I'm seeing somebody does a lot of hearsay, she say. It's a lot of hearsay, she say. Especially if you speaking with the Gemini, it's a lot of hearsay, she say. Now, imagine you sitting on the phone talking about somebody. Or imagine you sitting on the phone and all they want to do is gossip about the next bitch. But when you go to your bank account, buy something, right? You can't even afford it. You can't buy shit because you're too busy sitting around gossiping. So that's why it is. But anyway, Virgo, this is your great fortune. Your great fortune is coming towards you. With the 8 of Cups, hold on. Look at him. I'm like a gorilla in a fucking zoo. I don't know. I'm 22. Somebody's 22 years old. Caveman. It's like ancient time. It's like, give me one more on that one because it's a new deck. So I need to. Here we go. Yeah. When you give your worst student their license just so that they won't have to teach in. I'm gonna start. I started laughing because this is funny. When you give your worst student their license just so that you won't have to teach them anymore. So it is like, here, fuck it. I'm telling you, somebody like, here, just take it. But the whole time, if you don't have the financial literacy, or if you don't have the financial literacy, it's gonna run fast. It's gonna run out. And when somebody is teaching you something, they're teaching you the bare minimum. They're not gonna give you everything that you really need to know about it. So they're just gonna give you like bits and pieces. And then and even if you're dealing with spiritualists or you're dealing with a teacher or mentor or something, they only give you a little bit because they want you to be good, but it's not better than them. That's what they worry about. They don't want you to be better than them. Vultures is what I heard. 8 of Cups. Somebody getting tired. Somebody got tired of situation. Look at somebody about war now. Somebody's also working out too. And then somebody is also walking away from like sweets, bad food. It's like instead of shopping at Walmart or Food Line, you're going to be going to your Lowe's Foods, or you're going to be going to like the Fresh Market on the weekend. It's also what I'm saying. Somebody running circles around. Somebody's literally running a marathon around your ass. Literally like running, like they're running in a circle. You getting tired because you cannot keep up. So eventually, guess what? Or that's what the person's doing to you. And guess what? Eventually, you're just going to walk away. It's just like eventually they'll get tired. So let them hang themselves. Hangman position. Let them hang themselves. Especially if it's a masculine energy doing this to you. Trust me, they're gonna eventually. And let me tell you something. Because you didn't give honor to the people that have taught you these lessons, you have to give honor to those who have paved the way for you. And what happens is when you don't do that, guess what happens? A tower, everything will burn down. You know why? Because you did not give them the recognition and you did not show them your accomplishments, you don't honor something about they don't honor you or you don't honor them. So when you fail your boating exam because you ran over the narrator of the show, guess what? You're going to fall, baby. You're going to fall. You will fall. Promise you already falling. Hell, shit, you really ain't had nothing. That's what Virgo said. I mean, that's the truth, Virgo. That's what you have to let these motherfuckers know. You already ain't have shit, so eventually it's going to fall. But majority of the time, all right, moving on. Moving on, bro. Because y'all, I could really sit up here and talk my shit if I wanted to, but instead I got shit to do. 8 of Cups, just like you. You could sit around, like you all in these friend groups. Y'all keep buying these tickets to these motherfucking soul events and these soul retreats. Man, they going there. Y'all going there to these supposed to be fake-ass spiritual people, and guess what? They eating your motherfucking ass up. That's exactly what the fuck they doing. You get what I'm saying? You out here... I always want to pay a dime to be in this spiritual groups. Man, these bitches don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck about you. That's why they laugh at you. You walk away from them damn spiritual events, and guess what? You ain't learned a motherfucking thing. You know why? Because them bitches ain't shit. And them niggas damn sure ain't shit. Okay, Tupac, that's enough. Because I can feel you coming through my reading. You need to chill the fuck out. Anyway. Support your friends, Virgo, because if they're supporting you. Whatever you want to do, you're a caterpillar right now, but you're getting ready to burst into a butterfly, right? And if you start to see butterflies, I don't know if this is like butterfly season, right? But once you start to see butterflies in the month of May, you understand that you're growing and you're in a new birth, okay? You're on a whole different level than what the average is, okay? There's no need to keep going to these spiritual events when you are the spiritualist. The reason why you're going to these spiritual events, you know why? Because you don't know shit. Spade for spade. You paying all your money to go sit around a bunch of bitches, all these motherfucking sister circles and all this bullshit just for them to fucking talk about your ass the moment that you get up and go to the motherfucking bathroom. Come on now. Come on now. And the person that you think you're talking about, or whoever's talking about you, Virg, guess what? Look at that shit. Tower falling. So Tower's gonna fall during the solar eclipse because you know why? This type of shit, this type of energy can no longer happen anymore. No more. So guess what? This water sign walked away from your ass, and if now you got a whole bunch of water in your chart, but it's still a Virgo reader. Maybe you cross watching water sign. I don't know. I ain't got time for that. I don't fucking know. But after all this storm, this is a storm. Thunderstorms, power outages, all that. That's a storm. Okay, somebody not getting no more child support either. Somebody child support getting ready to run out. And guess what? It's going to be time for someone to recertify, and that shit ain't happening. But you can't be mad at the universe because you can't recertify no more. It's time to level up. What are you fearing, Virg? Don't fear nothing. The universe is supporting you, and the universe got you. But somebody's certification ain't it's not going to recertify. Okay? Yeah, see, I done turned up on this reading. I don't even curse like that in front of people. But you know what? When you piss a bitch like me off, I'm a Virgo rising, by the way. So, that could be the reason why. At the end of the day, though, I do see that you're doing your best work. And I do think it's getting tired. Look, SpongeBob, tired as hell. Look, tired as hell. He ain't even got no clothes on. Scorpio, I mean, not Scorpio. SpongeBob just sitting out there like... But guess what? Remember what I told you? Great fortune. You still have great fortune. It's going to get tiring. It's going to get hard. It's going to hurt. It's going to hurt. You're going to lose people on the way up. You're going to lose hella people on the way up. I promise you are. You're going to lose people. Hell, you're going to lose family, friends, everyone. And it's not their fault. You know what Nip once told me? Nip once told me, and I think it's a video like on the Explorer page. Maybe you're going to come on across. I don't know if you got Instagram or not, whatever. Sorry, my foot going to sleep. So I'm like, Okay, but he wants to tell me that you can't be mad at your partner because guess what? Especially if you come from the same area, the same family or same bloodline or the same job or whatever. Because guess what? Everybody gets dealt the same cards, okay? But somebody knows how to win. This is called the winner's circle. Someone had an eye for the win. Somebody knew how to manipulate, and somebody had a strategy, and they was able to one up your ass. And so this is what the universe is teaching you. You gotta learn how to one up them. But guess what? You can't expect a person that was in the same boat as you when they got dealt the same cards, and now you took off. you got on, you got famous, or you got the bag, you the security, you got generational wealth now, you got a whole bunch of, you cannot expect these people to still fuck with you. This is just logic. You know why? Because they looking at their cards and they're looking at you and they trying to figure out how the fuck did I fumble the ball? Yeah, bitch, you fumbled it. You fumbled it. And then and guess what? When you were sitting around trying to teach them and trying to help them, these motherfuckers were just laughing at you, talking shit about you, treating you like the ain't bitch, nigga, or shit bitch that you are. And guess what? Now they stuck. Or either you stuck. I don't give a fuck where this go. Okay? I don't give a damn. Because I'm getting the fuck up off y'all reading. Let me go ahead and give y'all your intuition card. I love you, Virg. And I pray that this message definitely led you to where you needed to be. If it didn't, I don't give a fuck. So that's what I'm trying to say. I really don't give a fuck. But here you go. You got a lot of power. All right? Your angel, your spirit guide most likely be an elephant. Okay, so you hold the power, or someone that has taken their power away from you. Okay, so it has left you crippled. All right, but the only thing is, all you got to do is work on yourself. Work on your dreams. Work on your passions. Stay focused. People are dropping dead down like flies left to right. So you got to understand that. Think about this. Before you get to gossiping about another bitch, or before you get to gossiping about another nigga, think about what the fuck you gonna leave your people. Do you got anything to leave your sons and your kids and your daughters and your family? No, the fuck you don't. Some of you do. Congratulations to you. So I think you'll die peacefully. But come on, we talk about living, not the dead. We living for many, many, many generations. From our kids. I'm gonna still be here. And I'm gonna still keep standing. And that's what the fuck it is. Present moment, I'm out this bitch. You could have been anywhere in the world, right? But at this time and at this day, you decided to be here with me. And because of that, it's peace and blessings to your punk ass.